We are about to get our first touch of engineering gameplay in a form of Arena Commander battles. It will be an experimental mode for Arena Commander. There will be three different types of it, but the core around all of it is maintaining your ship's capabilities with a crew of full players to sustain, maintain, and restore systems of the ship with all of the tools available to you. So, in a way, these are duels being fought with ships, while also duels being fought within ships by the engineers. There will be two A2s fighting full crewed against each other. Some of the crew is repairing the ship, maintaining it, and of course keeping all of its modules and capabilities up. The idea behind this isn't just to test out the engineering gameplay, but also to see how long it will take for one of these ships to beat the other. How engineers can postpone that scenario from happening. The second mode, or the second scenario where we get to test the engineering gameplay, is an A2 versus a group of gladiuses, or gladii. There is also importance with the loadout here, as the A2s will have energy-based weapons and gladiuses will be using ballistics. Here the developers also wish to test different penetration values of these weapons, which are equipped to both the A2 and the gladius ships. At the moment, I believe they stated that the energy-based weapons on the A2 will also have certain penetrational values. This is only a test scenario and it will take its effects in the Arena Commander in the specific game mode for testing purposes, and it will not take effect in the public universe. So everything we get to enjoy in Arena Commander is exclusively there. And there is also the third mode, which is free flight, for testing engineering and basic management. To orient yourself, find all the locations, fuses, and everything that may need to be repaired. There is no combat involved and it's a good way to get your bearings. Now, it's interesting that they allow us to test this engineering gameplay. Continuing on this theme, I am personally a bit more interested in what can happen if I cannot apply maintenance, if I have no crew, I'm flying solo, or I am in a light fighter where I, well, of course, am the pilot. Will my weapons and shields get disabled? Of course, there is a chance of ship parts blowing off. Is there a recovery from soft death with using these engineering methods? So the question many may want answered is, how will it affect their big ships? Ships like Corsair, where a lot of firepower is in the hand of pilots and is often used to fight against some really big ships. Are they still capable of maintaining that ship after they have sustained a wee bit of damage? Or when does the critical part start, where the ship is in dire need of maintenance or in need of maintenance for its systems to operate? The simple scenario, of course, is your ship is capable as long as your shields are capable. But what if I'm facing off against ballistics? How easily will these ballistic weapons break my ship's systems, and how fatal can they actually be? Now, of course, it is just a test scenario in Arena Commander, and there will be a lot of balance. These are the questions that many players who own these big ships might want answered. There are also other additions to Arena Commander, like custom lobbies. You can use your PU character from now on out in Arena Commander. The 5 new race map additions, which are supposed to be pretty cool and unique. Changes to the gun rush, different weapons lists, or more weapons lists for that matter. Pirate Swarm, where javelins get replaced by 2 Idrises. 2 new achievements, one which you get for achieving rank 20 in the Endless Vandul Swarm, and the other for completing all the experimental modes. You have 2 achievements and there will be 2 badges based on that. And of course, some things which were originally planned for 3.23 might be pushed on to 3.23.1, because usually these Spring updates are rather big and often game breaking. But the biggest and newest addition will of course be the engineering gameplay test loop for the Arena Commander, which probably plenty want to see, and it is very highly suggested to try this out because once it goes to PU, don't be surprised if you're discovering something new. But as usual, don't forget to like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.